Okay, folks, we're going to do a little bit more of this Hebrew. If you recall, we ended up on chapter lesson 22. What I'm going to do here is forward these on to the groups in case there's anybody that would like to study with us. Okay, and so we're going to be working a little bit more on some of these prepositions. This is basically what I got into last time on the study. And so we have some just some basic vocabulary here. And I think I got down to this here. I think I got down to this where it talks about these prepositions. Okay, and okay, so it's dealing with using the et or not the et. Remember, the et is it's to direct. It's the direct object is definite direct objects. Definite direct objects require et. And then the two prepositions we're looking at are bet and all. So bet is usually in, with, or on, or all is upon, usually. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, about or upon. Yeah, about or upon. It has to do with speaking about. Okay, and I think the bet one is usually used when describing the means of communication. So we have Ani wrote a tochnit me'anianet betelevizia. Okay, so I am watching. I think this tochnit is programming. Me'anianet is like excellent. So it's kind of like the feminine form of me'anianan. And then the bet is means in, with, or on. So in this case, it's on the televizia, which is the television. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess around with Targila 1. We're gonna get right down into Targil 2 because I already worked on this recently with the study and a study class, and so I'm going to just move on down to Targila 2, and let's see what they have here. Hashalem Babilot Chaychas. Okay, so complete in the words Chaychas would be like the preposition. Bashalem Bamilot Chaychas.
לשלם במילות היה.
Beshalem, not leshalem.
בשלם במילות היחס.
Yeah, Hashalem, not Beshalem. That's complete.
השלם במילות היחס.
Hayahas.
השלם במילות היחס.
Yeah, Hashalem b'milot hayahas. Okay, so this would be the direct object marker. We have bet, in, with, or on. We've got the mem, which means from. All means upon. Aliyad means near to or nearby. Literally, it means on hand. Lamed means to or for. Im is with. And then there's, if it doesn't need the direct object marker, then it's marked out like that. Okay, so let's see here. Mehach et, I think that's choose. Mehach. Mehach et. Yeah, choose.
מחק.
Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute here. That's
מחק את.
Okay, so delete. So I thought it was delete. Okay. Im Zurich. Im Zurich. Yeah.
מחק את אם צריך. מחק את אם צריך.
Im Zurich, if necessary. Okay, so delete the hey. Let's see, the hey, which would be yeah, the hey would be okay. So if you have to put the preposition in there, then you would have to get rid of the hey and put the bet in there. That's essentially what that's saying.
Delete if necessary.
Yeah. All right, so let's take a look here. Okay, so Nahum Ohev Sartim. Okay, so I think this is kind of like it's kind of like that that biblical guy Nahum or Nahum Nahum, kind of like that. Nahum. But I'm going to double check it here. Nahum. Yeah.
Nahum.
Yeah, Nahum.
Nahum.
So that's like that prophet in the Bible. You'll notice that in Israel, there's a lot of biblical names. Okay, so Nahum Ohev Sartim. Okay, so he likes movies. Who Roe, he watches Sartim, he watches movies. Now, right now, this says blank ha televisia. So it's like, what we want it to say is on the television. So we're going to use this, we're going to use this one here, bet. But we're going to take that hey out of there because when you add the preposition, and then we put a patach under there. Now, you won't see that in modern Hebrew. Instead of ha televisia, it's going to be ba televisia, because basically the hey, which is the definite article, gets merged into the preposition. And the way you know that is if there's a patach under there. So it's on the television. So I think that's what they're looking for here. The gum blank. Okay, hakul note, or hakol noah. Oh yeah,
הקולנוע. הקולנוע.
Hakolnoa. Okay, so that's the cinema. So this would be like the movies or like the cinema. Hakolnoa. And also, and probably what's going to happen here is, so if we want to say, and also at the movies, because you have to go to the movies. The televisia is probably in his home. So it's at the movies. So let's see what we have here. Remember, this one is going to be bet. Okay, the gum. This now literally this already says the movies. So I'm going to put a at in there because unless well, I'm gonna because it says the cinema. So I'm assuming that an et is going to go there because it's not just a cinema, it's hakolnot. It's the cinema, it's definite. So let's see what the answer key says. We should have a bet and we should have an et in there. Okay, I got one of them right. Nahum Ohev Sartim. So Nahum, he likes the movies. Who wrote A? He watches Sartim. Ba televisia. Notice they put the patak there. I knew that was correct. The gum. So literally what they put here is ba note. So basically that's in the cinema. That was actually my first impulse. Well, this is pretty good. This is pretty good exercise. Okay, let's get rid of this here. All right, so let's take a look at, I think this is Einat. So it's like E-I-N-A-T. Einat. And I think it's definitely female. And let me double check. Einat lo ohevet. And not. There we go.
עינת לא אוהבת.
Yeah, it's like a nut.
עינת לא אוהבת.
So it's like, and this is definitely a female name. Okay, so Einat lo ohevet. So Einat does not like lichoro, to read. To read. Okay, so we've got farim here. So that's books. To read. So this is indefinite here. There's no hey here. She does not like to read. Let's see. I don't think we're going to put this one. I don't think we're going to use this one. This one is a possibility. I don't think that one. No. Like to read. Let's move ahead here and see what this more is talking about. He ohevet lichro, to read blank ha'iton. So okay, so she doesn't like to read. Now I wonder if it's going to be im sparim. So it's like with books. She doesn't like to read with books. Because I don't think the al yad is going to work there. And this lamed is 2 or 4. No. Now it could be this mesfrim from books. And you know what? I'm going to try that and just see if I get that right. Okay, so Einat lo ohevet likro mesfrim. Okay, does not like to read from books. He ohevet lichro. She likes to read. So now notice this is ha'iton. It's not just iton. So in this case, my thought is when it says the newspaper, that there probably is going to be a direct object marker there. Et ha'iton. So there should be a mem and et. So let's see what we have here. Okay, okay, so look at this, what they've got. They've got Einat lo ohevet. So Einat does not like likros farim. So basically what they're putting here in that blank is this. So they're not putting mesafarim, reading from books. So I guess that's not technically grammatically correct in Hebrew. Because it's just simply you're reading to read books. It's not like to read from books. Okay, so I got that wrong, but now that's clarified. He ohevet, she likes likro, to read, and I did get that right. Et ha'iton, and ha'iton is the newspaper. So there's an et there. Okay, so let's take a look at, this is yigal, I think. So it's like Y-I-G-A-L. Yigal. Medaber, and that's speaking. Yigal is speaking, let's see. And this is Ivrit, so it's Hebrew. So what goes in there? He's speaking. And I think languages, that's not a definite. So I think it's just probably there's no definite article in them. He's speaking Hebrew. Okay. Yigal medaber ivri. Yigal speaks Hebrew. Blank havarim shelo. This has got to be to his friends. To his friends. So this is like literally this is the friends. Shelo would be belonging to him. So I'm thinking probably it's going to be I bet you it's going to be lamed and it's going to be either a pasach or chametz. So this would be X'd out. So lachaverim, to the friends belonging to him, lachaverim shelo, because I can't think of anything else that would go in there. So we got to have something that means two, and I think that's going to be a lamed, because lamed is 2 or 4. Okay, so lahaverim shelo, to his friends, aval, but hu medaber, but he is speaking. Let's see here, medaber, he is speaking blank. Oh, look at this, Sephardim, Sephardit. That's like Sephardic. That's what that is. He's speaking Sephardic blank Hahorim Shalom, to this would be the parents belonging to him. So that the question is, what goes in here? But he's speaking in. I wonder if it's going to be the in one. Im Sephardit. Avalhu Medaber Im Sephardit. Oh, wait a minute. This is Spanish.
אבל הוא מדבר עם ספרדית.
But he speaks Spanish. So this is, I thought that would be like, it looked just like a transliteration of Sephardic, which is a dialect of Hebrew. But Sephardit is Spanish. Blank Hahorim Shelo, his parents. And I think parents are, I think I'm going to put an et in there. So et Hahorim Shelo. Hahorim Shelo, his parents, okay. So then what goes in here? I wonder if it's the bet in Best Sephardit. Let's try that.
אבל הוא מדבר בספרדית.
Sfardit.
אבל הוא מדבר בספרדית.
Okay, Misfardit. Et Hahorim Shelo. Okay, so let's see what they come up with here. Wait a minute, I think that number 3, we're not done with that number 3 yet, are we? Lama, and I think that Lama is Y. Yeah, Lama is Y. Lama. Yeah, Y.
למה?
Lama. Okay, why? Ki hahorim shelo, because the parents belonging to him, his parents, him, they are blank. Oh, look at this one, Argentina. Okay, so they are, I bet you it's from Argentina. So I wonder if it's going to be a lamed here. Le Argentina. From Argentina. Vahem, and they, Metabarim, are speak Sephardit, which is Spanish. Okay, so now I'm ready to check the answer key and see if I got any of these right at all. Okay, so Yigala Medaber, yep, that's right. But Ivrit, I remember I got that one. Oh, look at this, they put im in there. I remember I put the, I think I put et in there, but that's not wrong. With Hahorim, with his parents, im Hahorim Shelo. Avolhu medaber, and yeah, I did get that right. Basefardit, in Spanish. Im, well, look at this. Im hahorim shalo, with his parents. Okay, so I got to remember that im one, with. Lama, why? Ki hahorim shalo, ki, because the parents belonging to him, basically, him, they are me Argentinite. They're from Argentina, but him medaberim. Okay, so and they speak Sephardit, which is Spanish. Okay, all right. It might actually be a good idea for me to do a little bit of review on these previous ones. Now, I did do this, and I did do these pretty well, but I'm thinking maybe a little more review might be in order. By the time we get down through here, I think I'll have quite a bit of practice on this. Okay, so number 4, Be'erev, so in the evening. Now this is this is a proper name. Merdeki? I wonder what that is.
Mordechai.
Mordecai, look at that. There's Mordecai. Kind of like in the book of Esther, Mordecai. But Rev Mordecai Medaber, okay, he's speaking blank Hahorim, and I bet you that's going to be with now. With Hahorim Shalom, with his parents. Him Medaberim, okay, so they are speaking blank politica, look at that, politics. They are speaking about, it's going to be about. So I bet you it's going to be this one right here. Al politics. I think, and about politics, Vigum, and also blank Sephoret. I think that's Sephoret. I wonder if that's Sephoret. Soferet. Okay, so that's a writers and about and also writers. Okay, so so in other words, it must be it's a very political household. So I'm going to put an all there too about Sephoret and about writers. Now this is almost, it's like a singular. About the writer, maybe about the writer. Okay, so we should have im, all in all there. And number 4. Let's see if I got that right. Okay, so we have Be'erev, Mordecai, Medaber im Hahorim Shalo. Okay, so Mordecai is speaking with Hahorim Shalo. Him Medaberim, all about politica, which is politics, Vigam Ola Soferet. I think it's Soferet.
Soferet.
Oh, wait a minute. This is not the right word, is it? Sephiroth. Ah. Sephoret. Okay. Okay, so this is not a writer. This is about sports. Sport. That's a transliteration. There's got to be something. Okay, yeah, I'm missing a
sport.
Yeah, sport. Okay, politics and sports. Okay, that's right, sport. Please, about politica vegam alla sport. All right. So I did get those right. Except for the sport. Let's see here. Okay, now, how about this one? Atem ro'im. You are all watching blank. Let's see. You are all ro'im is watching, huh? Sifria is, I think it's the library. And ro'im, I think, has to do with watching. So I'm right. Atem ro'im hasifria.
אתם רואים הספרייה.
Okay, I wonder if this is an et here. Because it's specific. Asifria, do you all see the library? So this is, it's not just watching, it depends on the context. Uh-oh. So this ro'im in this context means see. So literally seeing it, as in seeing it. Okay, and then there should be an et here. Boy, my pencil is not behaving itself, is it? Asifria. Okay, so do you all see the library? Okay, so its name, as I bet you it's Hishem, its name. Remember that this is talking about Hasifria, and the he here is not going to be she. It's in response to this inanimate building, which is a library, Hasifria. Hishem, its name, blank. Habinyan. Oh, wait a minute. It's there. I bet you that's Sham, there. Because Shem is spelled just exactly the same, but I think it's there because it's talking about Habinyan Hagadol. It's a big building. It's the big building. Hisham, it's there. I wonder if it's going to be this one here, Al Yad, next to the big building. So we should see et in Al Yad there. So Hisham, it's there, Al Yad, near to or nearby, Habinyan Hagadol, the big building. Et in Al Yad. Okay, so number 5. Okay, no. It's not Al Yad. Atem ro'im et hasifria. Okay, so I did get that right. Hisham, it's there. Babinyan hagodol. Okay, so it's in the large building. In the large building. But you know what? I don't see why you couldn't put Al Yad there. Because it's nearby the big building. If you're pointing out where the library is, another possibility could be Al Yad. I don't see why you couldn't use that. But in there, they have chosen to use Ba Binyan. So it's like in the big building. So it's like the library is in the building, but it implies that it includes other offices there too, maybe. Or it could just be that that's the big building. That is all the library. Okay, let's see. Let's we have Ephraim, who student. Okay. I wonder what this is. I don't think I've seen this one before. Ephraim. No? I have to look that one up.
Ephraim.
Ah, it's a proper name. Ephraim. Okay. Ephraim. Ephraim. Okay, so Ephraim, he is a student. Who student blank Sefrot Anglit. Okay, and let's see, and what's that Sefrot again? Sefrot Anglit. Okay, that's right. That literally means like literature. Sefrot.
ספרות אנגלית.
Sefrut is rather what it is. Sefrut.
ספרות אנגלית.
Sefrut Anglit. So it's English literature. So he's a student. So it's like so which of these would go in there? He's a student of English literature. Sefrot Anglit. And remember, I think that studies like subjects, I think they were like non-specific, if I remember correctly. So I'm wondering if this has got, that it's just got one of those in there. Sefrot Anglit. Is a so Ephraim who student, he's a student at Sefrut Anglit in English literature. Hastudentim, the students blank Hahug le'anglit. Look at that in English. Hahug le'anglit.
החוג לאנגלית.
Okay, so that's this is the class. Hahug le'anglit. So it's like Hahug le'anglit was like the in the English class, Korim, read. Sfarim, read books. Sfarim, read books. Okay, so that's maybe they read like English literature books. Okay, so I think we need to have something that means in. Okay, hastudentim blank chahug le'anglit kolorim sfarim. Okay, so in the class, it's in the class. So I think it's going to be in, with, or on. So it's probably this one here. And I wonder if we're going to get rid of this right here and put bahug le'anglit in the literature class, in the class for literature. Literally, that's what that means, le'anglit, in English, in the class for English, in the English class. So let me double check that. Hastudentim bahug le'anglit korim sfarim.
הסטודנטים בחוג לאנגלית קוראים ספרים.
Yeah, the students in the English department. Okay, so this could be class or, well, I think class is technically a different word, but this is department. The English department, korim sfarim. So I'm just going to see, we should have nothing here and then a bet. Okay, Ephraim, who, let's see, student, Ephraim, he is a student. Oh, look at this. Lesifrot Anglit. So that's he's a student. And this, they're using 2 or 4 here, the Lamed, 2 or 4. Sifrot Anglit. He's a student for English literature. That's probably is going to be a 4. Okay, I did get the second part right though. A student team bahug. Yep. Notice the patak there. The patak takes the place of the definite article. Bahug le'anglit. Okay, so in the English department, Korim, they are reading Safarim Babayit. I didn't see that Babayit there. Oh, you know what? I don't think I finished this one. All right, let's. Somehow I keep forgetting these. These are bigger than I think. Okay, okay, English department, Korim Sfarim. Okay, so they are reading books, blank habayit. Okay, so those would be like, I wonder if that's the schoolhouse. Safarim babayit.
ספרים בבית.
Okay, yeah. So this would be in, with, or at home. They are reading books at the home. Oh, yeah, let's see here. I wonder if, yeah, I think it would be a bet there. We'll get rid of this and put a bet there. Babayit, in the house. They are reading books in the house. Hem medaberim, they are speaking. Okay, this is going to be the about one. All hasefarim, they're speaking about the books. Blank hakita, what's that? I bet you that's in class. In class, hakita. Yeah, in class.
הכיתה.
Give me a minute here. I'm gonna have to. Let's see, how do I stop this? Okay, I'm back. I had to take care of something there. Okay, so let's take a look at our answer keys. Now look at this right here, the English department. Hahug la Anglit, English department. It looks like they gave that to us. This is number 6. It's a nice long one, isn't it? Okay, so Ephraim, who student? Ephraim, he is a student. Lasif wrote Anglit, in English literature. Actually, the lamed means 2 or 4. So it's like 4 English literature, maybe. How studentim bahug, the students, bahug le Anglit. Okay, so in the English department, korim are reading safarim babayit. I did get that right. Look at that. Babayit, in the house. They are reading books in the house. Ham metabarim. Okay, so they are speaking all Sefarim about the books. Bakita, and I think I got that too, Bakita. In the class. So Bakita is in the class. Get rid of the hey, put the bet there, put the patach under there. You have in the class. All right. Now we've got, oh, look at this. We've got a these are like basically what this is like it's giving you a reading thing that you complete, and then it's giving you a question about it. Efo hasefer, where is the book? So Efo hasefer, where is the book? Who it blank? See, where is the book? Okay, blank. Here's the answer. It is Shochan. That's got to be the table. I bet you it's in the table. Okay, so because we've got a definite article here and we put a bet, the bet, remember, means in, with, or on. So we're going to put a patach under there and get rid of the hey. So it should be bashochan. Who bashochan? It's in the table, or it's on the table. I bet it's going to be on the table. in with or on, unless it's upon. So there's two choices here. There's all or I don't think it's going to be that one. But I could be wrong about that. It could be al hashukon, upon the table. Let me double check that. Asafarim al. Oh, that's not it. Hu al hashukon. It's on the table.
הוא על השולחן.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the bet. I think it is gonna be this one right here, which is gonna go down here. Hu al hashukon. Okay, so it's upon the table, which is more properly what that should be. So let's take a look at that. Number 7. We should have all there. Okay, so Eifo HaSefer. So where is the book? Where is the book? Bet hu al hashukhan. Okay, so it's upon hashukhan, the table. It's upon the table. Okay, now now we've got this is Yonah, I think. So it's kind of like this. Jonah. Yonah, isn't that something? They're making it a female.
יומה.
No, that's not right.
יונה.
Oh, Yonah. Okay, and that now it translates to dove or pigeon, but I'm almost certain it is like the prophet Yonah. But look at this. They've got melaberet. So that's definitely feminine singular. Okay, so it's a girl in their sentence here. Yonah melaberet. Okay, so Yonah is speaking blank. Now this has got to be, now literally right now it says blank the telephone. So I think the proper way to say this is on the telephone. It's talking on the phone, on the telephone. Okay, so which was in with or on. I see. This is a possibility. It's definitely not this one here. It's not this one. It's not with the telephone. Now, this is a possibility because et ha-telephone is speaking blank ha-telephone. Is speaking, but there's no on there. So I'm wondering if maybe this should have an all here, all ha-telephone. But if I were to put ba telephone, that's literally like in the telephone. So I'm thinking it's going to be all. So I'm going to stick with all. Okay, he medaberes. She is speaking gam with blank havarot. This would be like the friends, shalcha, like her friend. She's speaking with, and I bet you it's going to be im, with her friends. So we should have all im, the gum, and also blank hahorim shalcha. This would be like girlfriends. And also, hahavarot, with her friends. Now this is chahorim, is parents, shalcha, her parents, and also with her parents. So I bet you it's going to be im. So we should have all im and im. Let's check it out and see what we got here. Okay, so there's Yonah Bedaberet. Look at this. I should have gone with my first impulse. Ba telephone. on the telephone, or in, it's literally in the telephone. It's like in, with, or on. But telephone. Yep, okay. But I did get the other two right. He met a better at gum im. Okay, so she is speaking also with havarot, shalcha, which is like belonging to her friends. He met a better gum im havarot shalcha, the gum im hahorim shalcha. Yeah. I think that chahorim, okay, that's got to be, come on. Yeah.
היא מדברת גם עם החברות שלה וגם עם ההורים שלה. היא מדברת גם עם החברות שלה וגם עם ההורים שלה.
החברות שלה וגם עם ההורים שלך. שלה. Yeah, שלך. Okay, so she's speaking with her parents, with her friends, shelha, her friends, the gam im, and with chahorim, the parents belonging to her, shelha. Okay, that finishes that one. I did get a few wrong, but it's practice, and I hope it's practice for you guys too. Most of them I got right, though, I believe. Okay, I'm trying to figure out, I think I did these. Yeah, I did these before. I don't think I'm not gonna fiddle around with these. If I do an extracurricular study, I'm not gonna just redo it in this video. It's redundant. Because really my purpose for me doing this is just to pick up more Hebrew and to put my studies out there for you guys. Hopefully you'll learn too. Okay, so we have here the structure. The gam or gum, the equivalent of the English structure, both and is very common in Hebrew. Okay, so it's like this is like, well, I think this is kind of like and also. So Rachel gam lo medet. Okay, so Rachel is the gam ivrit. Rachel gam lo medet. This is to study. Both and. It's very common in Hebrew. See, what I've learned that to be is it means also. Rakel gam lomdet the gam ivrit.
רחל גם לומדת וגם עברית.
Okay, also studies and Hebrew. Raquel, the gum. There's literally, Raquel also studies the gum Hebrew and also Hebrew. Let's see here. Ani shomea, I am listening. Musica, I'm listening. There should be a lamed in there. I'm listening le musica, lamed. La musica, also gum. B'machashev. Let's see, what's that? B'machashev. Yeah, on the computer, that right.
במחשב.
B'machashev, that's the computer, on the computer. And also on the computer, the gum, but it's almost like iPhone. Oh, the iPhone, but iPhone, like this here. iPhone, okay. The gum, okay, so I'm listening to music. Ani shomea musica. I'm listening to music. I'm listening music gum. So this notice that it's almost like musica both. But Mahashev is the computer, and also by iPhone, on the iPhone. So I'm listening to music both on the computer and also the iPhone. Okay, gum ori and ori is also is both. Let's see. A fixed slang, gum the gum, can be used as and only as. It's literally, it's like also and also. A short answer, for example, okay, gum ori, also ori, and also hanan, ohavim, like likro, they like to read. Oh, it's gum, vigum, the equivalent of the English structure both and. It's very common in Hebrew. Okay. Both ori. Okay, so in this case, both vigum and also hanan. So both gum ori. So basically, this gum character and also it can mean both. Okay, both ori, the gum hanan, and also hanan ohevim and likro, like to read. Okay, the fixed expression gum v'gum can be used as and only as. A short answer, for example, atem holechim, so you all are walking leseret, to the movie, or lebayit cafe, to the coffee house. Are you all it's literally, are you all walking to the movie? Atem holechim leseret, or lebayit cafe, or the coffee house. So you all walking to the, and look at this here. Gam v'gam, and only as. Oh, I'm confused here, guys. Now, how does that make sense to answer that question? Atem holachim leseret. Okay, so you all are walking to the movie. Or lebayit cafe. It might be lebait cafe, to the coffee house. Are you all walking to the movie or the coffee house? And the answer is an only as, gam the gam. Both and, I wonder if it's both and also. Both and also, gam the gam. So this is not it's both and also. Both and also. So it's like they're saying they're going to both of them, the movie and the coffee house. Okay, wow, that was a mind bender, guys. A mind bender. All right, so that is Shiur 23. Let's see here, we're already at 53 minutes. Okay, actually, let me finish up. I'm going to finish up some of these because I have a few minutes. Let's finish up some of these. These are just for practice. Okay, so we have tochnit or tochniot, which is programs or program, immigration aliyah. Look at that, aliyah. Kol hayom, that's every day. Kol hayom, all day long. This is like all the day. Literally, that's what that says. Targila 1, hashalem b'milot. So complete the words chaychas with the prepositions. Mechak it. Okay, so delete et, delete the hey, which is the definite article, im zerich. I think if necessary, I think that's what that is. If necessary. Im zerich. Yeah, if necessary.
אם צריך.
Zerich. Okay, so then we have let's see here. Likro is to read. Okay, atem korei akshav. So you all are reading now, akshav. Blank ha'iton. Okay, so are you all reading? Are you all now reading the newspaper? And I think in this case it's going to have et. Et ha'iton. Okay. Let me try this other one here. Dan Colre. Okay, so Dan is reading blank. Looks like Columbus. Oh, that's going to be about Columbus. So I bet you it's going to use all. Alla Columbus, blank Sefer Historia. So it's like a book. So it's in, and also a book, it's like a history book. So I wonder if it's going to be this one right here, bet. Basefer. So in Basefer Hasia, so it's bet Sephori. Historia. Okay, Geveret Zahavi Ohevet. So Mrs. Zahavi likes Likro to read blank Sfarim. Okay, she likes to read books. I think we're going to have a 0 there. A blank Historia Shel Yisrael. So it's like they're about the history of Israel, belonging to Israel. So I bet she's going to be this one right here. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do here is take a break. Okay, I'm back. So let's see what we can come up with here. I want to double check the answer key on this. So lesson 22, let's check this out. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so here's what we have. This is to read, likro. אתה קורא עכשיו את העיתון. That's right, I got that one. Dan קורא על Columbus. Yep, about Columbus. בספר Historia. In the book. Okay, I got that right, I believe. Givret Zahavi Ohevet Likrot. She likes to read Sfarim about Historia Shel Yisrael. So it's like this history belonging, the shell is like possession, belonging to Israel, belonging of Israel. Historia of Israel, the history of Israel. Okay, let's take a look at this ledaber. That's to speak. Number one, be'erev, in the evening, ani bedaberet. Okay, so I am speaking. Now notice this medaberet, it's feminine, blank. So this is going to be with ima, I bet you. So it's going to be this one right here. Im ima, shali, my mother, ima shali, my mother, blank. A telephone. So it's going to be on the telephone. So we're going to get rid of this hey and put a bet there and put a patach under there. So bat telephone. So it's like in the telephone. So I should be im and bet. Let's take a look at this. Einet rotsa. Einet wants ledaber, to speak, blank. Hamore. I bet she is with the teacher. Yeah. With the teacher, blank shiri habayit. This is like about the homework. So it's going to be all. So im, we should have im and all there. Bashior, in the class, hem medabarim, they are speaking rak, only. I think that rak means only, blank ivrit, only in Hebrew. So the question is, that could be this here. Because remember that languages are not considered definite. Let's double check that. Up here in the rules. Okay, listen to the radio. Where's that one about languages? Let's see here. Languages, as well as other fields of study, are not considered definite. See that? Look at that. Isn't that strange? So then most likely, this here is going to be, because Ivrit, Hebrew. So Bashior, in the class, him merabarim, they are speaking only, and it's just going to be Ivrit. So that's what should be there. So let's take a look at the answer key here. See if I got those right. Nope, not that one. Okay, so Be'ariv ani medaberet. Okay, so in the evening, I am speaking with mother. Yep, im ima, I got that right. Shali, ba telephone, on the telephone. Okay, good, I got that right. Einet rotsa ledaber. Okay, so Einet wants to speak im with hamore. That's correct. All about shirei habayit. In other words, the homework, about the homework. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. Oh, look at this, right? This was my first impulse to put a bet there, so I didn't get that right. It's not that there's not a definite article there. It's that we have to put the bet there because it's be'ivrit, it's in Hebrew. Bashiorhem merabarim. Okay, so in the class they are speaking rach only be'ivrit, in Hebrew. Okay, all right. I guess it pays to go with my first impulse on these things. Okay, lishmoa is to listen, I think. So we have a choice here. We can use et, which we have nothing there, which is not a place marker. That means it's indefinite, it's not definite. And then the bet for in, with, or on. Okay, so lama atem. So why are they, atem is like you all. Why are you all shom'im? Why are you all listening? Blank, muzika akshav. So that's, why are you all listening to music now? Okay, so I think this is going to be this here. Lama atem shom'im muzika akshav. Yeah.
למה אתם שומעים מוסיקה עכשיו?
Akshav.
למה אתם שומעים מוסיקה עכשיו?
Akshav. Okay, muzika akshav. So I think it's not saying the music, so I think it's going to be that there. Okay, so balayla, in the evening, ani shomet. I am listening. Blank. Hakelev shel hashakanim. Shomim. Or it could be I'm hearing the neighbor's dog. I'm hearing hakelev shel. And this is the dog, shel hashakanim. So I think it's going to be an et there. That's a horrible et. Okay, so et hakelev shel hashakanim. Hakelev shel hashakanim. Yeah, the neighbor's dog.
הכלב של השכנים.
Okay, so the shikanim is the neighbors. Okay, so hen shom ot. Let's see, they, that's feminine plural. Shom ot, you are listening, blank. Hadashot, blank. Let's see, you are listening. Just like a new, you are listening. I think it's probably going to be this here. Hadashot, blank, radio, to the new. Oh, the news. You're listening to news. Hadashot. It's not hadashot, the news. It's news. Hadashot, blank, on the radio. I bet you it's radio. So it's going to get rid of the hey there, and we're going to have a bet and a patak. So radio. Okay, so let's take a look at those. We should have a no definite article. We should have an et. We should have a no definite article and a bet. Okay, so lishmoa, lama atem shomim. Okay, we got that right. So lama is why are you all listening? Muzika akshav. Why are you all listening to music now? Balayla ani shom et. So in the evening, I am listening et hakelev. Yep, because notice it says hakelev. It's definite. Shel hashakanim, belonging to the neighbors. Okay, so in shom ot, they are listening hadashot. They're listening to news. They're listening to news about radios. Yep, I got that right too. All right, good. One last bit, and then we'll call it good for this study. Lichoro is like to see. It comes from ro'a, to see. And they've got the options here, et, which is the definite article placemaker, bet, and no definite article. Okay, so number one, ani lo ro'e, so I do not watch, I do not see, or I do not see. Now here's a personal name, Tali. I don't see Tali. So because so that's I need to look that up again. So I think personal names are okay. So let's see here. When it is preceded by a definite article, when it is definite, smichut, okay, that's definite. When it is a proper noun, hagit, okay, so it's considered definite. Therefore, it does have to have that because this is a proper name, Hagit and Yerushalayim. So I seem to recall that that's the case. So let's go down here now. Under, so I think this is going to have this et here. Et tali. Okay, so we should have ani lo ro e. I don't see et tali. I don't see tali. Efo he, where is she? Okay, and then let's see. Ha'erev anachnu. So the evening, let's see, the evening we yoshvim, we are sitting, babayit, we are sitting in the house, babayit, v'ro'im, and watching. Okay, so this is going to be a seret. That's not, it's not saying the movie, it's just a movie. So I think it's going to be this here. There's going to be no definite place marker there. Movie blank televisia. Now this hey, remember, is going to get knocked out of there, and we're going to have a bet here, and the patach is going to take the place of the hey. So it's ba televisia, on the television. So we should have et, no et, and then a bet there. Okay, how about this one? Ehud lo ro a. Ehud does not see or does not watch. Let's see, Hahavra Shelo. Oh, his girlfriend. Hahavra is like a girlfriend. Does not see his girlfriend. Hahavra Shelo. So because that is Hahavra, I think it's going to be this here. Hilo nimsa et. She is not located in the city. She's not located. Hilo nimsa et. She is not located in the city. Okay, so we should have et, no definite article, bet, and no definite article. So let's check out our answer key. Okay, so ani lo ro e et tali, that's correct because it's a definite name. Efo, where is she? Okay, so ha'erev anachnu. So in the evening, we yoshvim are sitting babai in the house, v'ro'im seret, and watching a movie. Yeah, that's right. Ba televisia, on the television. Okay, number 3. Ehud lo ro et. Yep, that's right. I put the et there. Hahavra shelo. So Ehud does not see et hahavra shelo, his girlfriend. He lo nimsa et by ear. She is not located in the city. Okay, all right, and then notice this here, by ear is literally, it says in the city, but in the more of a modern vernacular, you could say she's not located in town. She's not in town, not located in town. All right, so that takes care of that chapter. I think I'm well over an hour. This one right here is a tough one. Get your mind around. This gom thing here, v'gam and gom, both and is very common in Hebrew. Okay, so basically Rachel gam lo medet. So Rachel and Raquel both studies. And so in Hebrew, looks like and the Hebrew. That's a strange one though. Let me see what the Raquel gam lomdet v'gam ev. Oh, ovidet. That's not ivrit. It's ovidet. Ovidet. Yeah, Raquel both studies and works. Okay, so that's what was messing me up. I for some reason my mind played a trick on me. I thought that was Hebrew, Ivrit, but it's not. Now it makes sense. Raquel gam lomedet. Raquel both studies v'gam and also works. Ovidet, and also works. Well, maybe I need to go through these again. Ani shoma. Okay, so or show. I think that's shomea. Ani shomea. Muzika gam b'machshav. Yeah, I also listen to music. I listen to music also on the computer. I also listen to music on the computer. V'gam b'iPhone. V'gam b'iPhone. Yeah.
אני שומע מוזיקה גם במחשב וגם באייפון.
Yeah, ani shomea. That's right, shomea, because it defaults to the masculine singular. Ani shomea muzika gam b'machshav, also on the computer, the gum, and also by iPhone on the iPhone. All right, let me double check this one here. Gam ori, also both ori the gam hanan. So both ori and also hanan. Okay, ohevim likro, love to read. I think that's right, likro. Ohevim likro. Yeah, love to read. That's right.
אוהבים לקרוא.
Okay, all right. All right, I think that's enough for today. That completes Shior 22. I didn't really intend to do this all over again because I had already done these with someone else, but hey, I guess extra practice is good. So next time we're going to work on Shior 23. If I can get something here to, oh, no, we need mouse. There we go. All right, so that tells me where we're at next time. Lesson 23. All right, let me see if I have any comments before I go. All right, so this is production of Hebrew Messianic Israel. Okay, you can reach us at www.hmisrael.com. Reach out to me at shul@hmisrael.com. We have Sabbath services. Try to write that right. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and you go to a Zoom room and put in www.yaha.com. Okay, we have a rotation of speakers. Also remember Cash App. You enjoyed this study. Cash tag, and here it is. Micro-Messianic. All right. So if you benefit from these studies, please send a donation. And what I do is I just pay for the materials. I keep putting this stuff out there for you guys. I hope this is helping you study Hebrew. And so this material, I'm at sort of an intermediate level. I'm considered intermediate level. So if you're beginning, then you're going to have a hard time following this, but you might pick a few things up. But you really need to be at the intermediate level like I am to be able to follow through with these exercises and stuff. So I hope that you guys have a great day. And I will say, and also the Sabbath is coming up. So remember, we got that Sabbath service tomorrow. So shalom, shalom, lehitraot. Thank you, and see you later.